Welcome on board. My name is Kanana Kaguora. I'm super excited to have you watch Puzzles of Life. At last we've started, and I'm joined by the one, the only, the greatest.
Godfrey Mwangi. I am excited to be here and good to see you.
No, that hand it's not a money hand. This is a handshake.
Hey, how are you?
I'm very well.
Good to see
I
you.
see people doing this. I don't know why they do it.
Good to see
Good to
you.
see you too.
Mrs. Kanana.
Oh, Mrs.
How?
Kanana Kaguora. Please, this is
Yes. How are you
Hey.
treating life?
Hey, life is treating me. Life has treated me.
Okay.
Like it's a puzzle of life on my life.
So this will be borrowing a riff from your life, right?
Hey, I'm even ready and willing to share. It's not a day.
Yeah.
It's a puzzle.
True.
Life is a puzzle for
True.
me. It has been.
Yes.
Yeah, it has been. Godfrey, who is Godfrey? To start off.
My goodness, I am so many things to so many people, but I want to say that I am a peaceful and happy soul. I love life. I love me.
That's what I can confirm. Okay, the volume.
Please, because I have realized this is the one thing that God has given me. So I've I live it the best way I can. If there was, coming back and doing it all over again, I am doing good.
That's right. You always say you always live once, and you need to love yourself. That's your slogan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but definitely there are things that I do, and then many people will know me as a psychologist, as a coach.
Let me help you.
Yeah. Psychologist. A coach.
From group of schools.
Yes. Mindset coach. No, from St. Peter Primary School. Wacha kudanganya watu.
P.O.
Box 230 Meharati Nyadaro. Wacha kudanganya watu. Group of school where? Who?
Group of box.
Who? Hey.
With who?
Chana nayo.
Where?
Yeah, where? St. Peter's Primary School is.
Even it sounds nice.
Yes.
Nobody was no, I started from Getoro Primary School. Don't ask me what Getoro means.
Kemad.
Yeah, Kemad. Getoro. Oh, man, Kemad. Ooh. Oh, yeah.
But apart from that, I support people and I help people for life, and I love serving people. So on a daily basis, I get people who are on their highs, but mostly who are on their low, who are feeling like no one can listen to them, no one understands them. They are broken, they do not know who to lean, they are head on and all that. But for me, whenever I serve a soul, then I connect with my purpose.
Hey,
that is
repeat it again.
Whenever I connect with a soul, I connect with my purpose, because there is nothing as powerful as connecting with this soul that is watching us. Nothing.
Hey, after that, what am I expected to say?
Puzzles of life. But anyway, who are you?
Hey, I'm
and then I have known you to do so many things.
Like what?
Okay.
You guys don't remember.
And I will not say what you are hawking. But
yeah, but what he's saying is true. I used to hawk clothes in our campus. I used to sell them vests. Let's even not go into that. Let me just say it.
Among others. And assorted goods.
Oh my God. I used to be a student and a student hawker.
Yeah. A professional. Student who is in the school of?
St. Paul's University.
The school of, specifically?
Hawking. Assorted goods.
Best and assorted items. But anyway,
that was a puzzle of life.
Humble beginnings.
Humble beginnings.
Humble beginnings.
When we speak of humble,
Yeah.
some of us have been humbled to the
True,
level of
true.
humble.
Yeah,
That
that
was a
was
puzzle.
more than 80 years ago, by the way. So who have
When
you
did
been
we-
evolved to?
Wow.
Yeah.
Those were 8 years ago.
True.
What are you trying to say? I'm 80 years older.
Yeah.
What?
Imagine. Just like that.
Anyway, I've evolved to be a lover of life.
Yeah.
I'm no longer hawking.
That is good news.
I'm hawking. I'm not hawking assorted goods, but I'm hawking empowerment program.
And that is working.
Hey, that is working.
Yes. I can see the growth.
You can see it.
Mhm.
Yeah. I've grown to be a lover of life.
Yeah.
To understand who I am as Kanana Kaguora.
Yeah.
Kaguora is my spouse name. Sane.
Yeah. And you love it.
I love it. I love it to bits. Hi, watu wa Kangenga. Is it Kangenga? Hi. Katoto. Hi. Yes. Kaguora is my spouse's name.
Yeah.
So I've evolved to be a wife.
Mhm.
I've evolved to be a friend. I've evolved to be a daughter, a good daughter.
Yeah.
In terms, I was a daughter,
Mhm.
but I didn't know what daughtership meant. I've learned with years what daughtership means.
Wow.
And how to be a mentor too. How to even be a mentee, where I sit and I'm mentored by others.
Yeah.
That is the person I've grown to be. And the key thing is someone who is very passionate about empowering youths, women, marginalized communities. You know, we've done so much in marginalized communities.
True.
The good thing we've walked the journey,
Yes,
the hawking and the empowerment.
Exactly.
Yeah, so with that, it has been a journey of puzzles of life. For me, there's puzzle I refer it to as seasons of life, because there are decisions that I've made in and out in different seasons, which I refer to as puzzles. I didn't know the end game. I had just had an overview picture, but I didn't know the end game. But out of the end game idea picture, I have made decisions, good and bad. Some have flopped, others have gained and have been successful. But it's out of doing that, messing up and fixing puzzles in different places. It's how I've enjoyed, because at the end of the day, I've enjoyed the puzzle, my puzzle of my own life. Yeah.
That is absolutely deep. And then you see, when you know, we were talking about starting puzzles of life, and you know, we were just conversing around how should we do it, how should we frame it, and you actually came up with this you know name, and I remember commenting, wewe hutafikiria tena.
Nimefika mwisho wa mawazo.
But anyway, for me it was very deep, because it signifies who we are. It signifies the journey itself. It signifies what we have been through. That we have been, we have seen dark days. And we are here now talking to our audience and you know, speaking about a very technical and also very personal and important topic, where we will be looking at filling those puzzles. So for me, when I had that puzzles of life, what came to mind was, you know, these games of puzzle that we have. So we have the pieces themselves, and we have the guide. So you should always refer to the guide to see how you're progressing with the pieces.
By the guide, you see the picture.
The picture that accompanies those pieces. So whenever I look at that, I see everyday decisions that I have to make about my life. And you see, I relate it with, you know, being unsure of what I am about to do, making hard decisions and doubting myself about those decisions. I see that there are things that I ought to do, but I don't feel like doing. So I see them as those small pieces of the puzzle. And, doing the wrong thing, well, knowing will mean that at the end of your puzzle, some pieces might be missing or misplaced. So you might not have the perfect puzzle at the end according to the guide. So it might mean you will undo the whole thing, or you will undo part of it. So why we are having this discussion, from my understanding, is we want to fix the wall, not the whole building. We want to fix aspects of our lives that needs our attention, and not fix the whole thing. So those are puzzles for me. So when I look at my own relationships, finances, career, they present me with puzzles that I need to solve. But how? If I do not have, good friends who are supporting me, if I am not supported by the family members, if I am not seen, heard, understood, then how am I supposed to do all this? So we get lost, we get swayed along the way. And that is why we are having this discussion today, to look at different puzzles of life. How can we handle them better? And we'll be borrowing a lot on our lives, your lives, and let's engage at that point to just uncover how can we live our lives in the best way possible. So what is puzzles of life for you?
For me,
Yeah.
I think I've gone through them through my marriage. I think that was through campus. I think campus, even before campus.
Oh my God.
Desiring to get to campus. Do you know I started from a certificate?
Me too. Welcome to the club.
What? You know the way you have a bigger picture? I have to get, to go to campus one day.
Yeah.
My grades and that vision were not together in any way. They were off each other.
Can imagine.
You can imagine.
And everyone looking at you like you're crazy when you talk about campus.
I remember someone ever told me that, you're not okonayo. That dream that you have.
Lakini
Campus inaendanga na watu wako na hapa iko kitu.
Tukikuangalia uko mbali kidogo.
By that time huyo mtu alikuwa ameniangalia kutoka juu mpaka chini. Akaona wewe grade yako, I had a very beautiful C-. So my C-.
C-.
I had a C-.
You are better, but we will not.
Where? What did you get?
A grade. I got a grade.
I got a very beautiful C-.
I got graded because of my name.
When you had a D+, or after C- is a what?
I had a D+, and people don't believe it. To date,
Professor, you had you're kidding.
Yes.
You had a D.
A very strong one.
D+.
Eh?
How come you've never told D+? No, the D.
No, I thought you knew.
Me, I thought it was a joke.
No! I actually had a D+, and I was the first one to go for the exams, for the results. That is how determined I was.
Puzzles of life, here we come. You went for your, let's even not go there. I will come to you. Hold that one. Yeah. So I remember that person looking at me and because my desire, I yearned for campus. My grades at that point were not making sense. Yeah. But my vision, the puzzle picture vision was, I will go to campus. Sure. The ground where I was at that point, finances na mimi tulikuwa tunagongana nje. Nothing, like when money would, if money would hear my name and my mom's name, ilikuwa inatuhepa, nikaa kugonga maji ina splash. Money splash, unagonga chini.
They pathways.
Moses and Jesus. Which Dini was battered.
Whatever it was.
So even the thought of my mom paying it
Yeah.
was not. It wasn't it's supposed to be. It wasn't part of it. We could even. It was nothing even to dream about. Because where?
Yeah.
By the time I was finishing my Form 4, financially my mom wasn't okay.
Yeah.
By the time my results were out, we were at a point where tulikuwa tunachuna meshiri in someone's farm. Do you know mpaka nikafukuzwa kwa shamba kwa zilikuwa navunja meshiri.
I've done that a couple of times.
You're kidding?
Yeah.
Why do we have the same life?
Life.
So with that experience, I think for me that was a puzzle I yearned for, but the process, nothing was ilikuwa inakaa ni kama ina make sense. Nothing was adding up to the vision board, to the picture, the main puzzle. The main picture that is you're fixing the two things for puzzles on. Nothing was working. And I remember I kept on telling them, one day I will graduate. And they would laugh to the ground where see maina unalipwa na nani? The much you can do is maybe do odd jobs. Like your mother, go and help your mother do odd jobs. There's nothing else you can achieve in life. And doing it, not even having those voices to tell me it's not doable. Like for me, I think I associated myself with mentors who told me, you have that dream, you have that puzzle that you want to fulfill and put it together, it's possible.
True.
That is what changed my whole trajectory of that campus, desire to go to campus with my beautiful grades.
True.
That is what changed the whole vibe to be the person I am today, to even go to school. I started from a certificate to a diploma to an advanced diploma. This is self-paid. Don't even ask what. You remember you said I was a hawker? Yes, I hoped to make money. It was not a joke, by the way.
True.
To now pursuing masters and very soon do a PhD. So with that, it shows you nothing in that aspect. If someone is struggling in that line, I'm here to show you and say it's very doable. It's a puzzle that I yearned for, and I went for it. It wasn't easy because
I can imagine.
I even remember there's a time during your time ya kuhok viadu, kuhok assorted goods. I sorted items. I had a red shoe. I took it to they're called this cobblers. Cobblers. Even pronouncing it is not my tongue. Mtu wa viatu wa kushona kiatu. So I took it to that person. It was a red shoe. I took it for the shoe to be repaired because I had paid school fees, I had paid rent, I hadn't paid school fees. You remember I used to pay when I was the last because I couldn't afford the whole school fees. So you have to pay with penalties. So it's school fees, food, upkeep, rent, and everything else in between. And also take care of the family, extended family, like my mom and all that. Within the same salary that you're getting of hawking and here and there. And I remember I took that shoe because I didn't have any other shoe. And I was dashing to our classes at Nation Center. And you remember the classes at Nation Center?
That's where I met you.
That's even wrong. And I remember Moy Avenue, that's where that guy was at. I asked him, he used to repair the shoe and my bag. I had a bag that used to be shown, like prepared every single time because of carrying books and the shoe. And I remember I took that shoe to that person and they told me, this shoe, don't ever bring here this shoe again. We have repaired it.
Even the shoe itself, it's tired.
You're so beautiful. Can't you get someone to buy you a shoe? And I remember crying, the shoe is tired. And the guy is tired. He doesn't want my peanuts again. My too small peanuts. Because I have to negotiate. Even when he's fixing.
Exactly.
I can't afford the market rate. We have to negotiate and bargain. And I remember breaking down and saying, one day, I'm almost about, because then I was like a year 2.
Yeah. Graduation.
And I'm like, you guys, you do not understand. The shoe, there's a song that says, Uliza Kiatu. Ask this shoe, it will tell you the story.
True.
But the pain at that point I felt was not even the pain of the shoe or how he said it.
Yeah.
It's, oh my God, I wish he knows what I've come through is bigger than what he's speaking about when he sees
True.
the shoe.
True.
The achievement, the ups and the downs and the puzzles I've experienced have been too much. And I've been great in some way, because I met people like you. I've met my sister Monica. Hi. I've met different people in that space that have molded me to different aspects of my life, and have been support pillars in my different aspects of my life. If I took it and ran with it with the pain, I wouldn't be the person I am today. But it's okay. You get such harsh words and things, and they shouldn't make you be a lesser person. They should always help you remember what is the puzzle, that the bigger picture of the puzzle that you want to go. More of a vision. What is it that you want to get? How do you see it in your own view, and now work towards it? The road is not smooth. The road is not easy. The road, it doesn't even look yummy to anyone. Because if I'm seated here, do you think I have a C minor? I had a C minor. If you didn't know I hawked the assorted goods, would you tell that I ever sold them?
No.
Yeah, because it's never written anywhere. It's just a path. And for me, that shows me, having gone, because I've said I'll focus more on that, because it was a major transition from a baby girl, then like a baby from the village to now speaking big of campus and people laughing with my grades that didn't make sense, to now getting it. That's a puzzle in itself that I am so proud of. It has thorns, but the roses look so beautiful.
Exactly.
Yeah, the flowers on that puzzle of my life.
True.
I would not exchange them for anything. Maybe a few things here and there.
Like the assorted goods.
The assorted goods were good. Okay, maybe
But they were good.
Yeah, they are good.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, I think that's one of the major assorted. I will speak more of others, but that's one of the assorted. Assorted goods. The puzzles of life. Yeah, the assorted goods. Well, that's one of my puzzle of life that that resonates and hits home for me. Yeah, majorly.
Awesome.
And for you? Come back to the D plus. All through I thought it was a joke. Yeah, because you joke a lot. Don't you joke a lot? You're serious, but you joke.
No, you see.
What do you mean, Professor?
You see the same reaction that you have on your face right now. It's what I get most of the time. But for sure, I got a D plus.
Okay, I know we were neighbors, but how? And you went to pick the D plus?
Yeah. I was the first one in my school, and do not ask what the name of the school was.
Please go. Shite. We are going to assorted goods. And
it was called Kaguora Secondary School.
What?
Kaguora.
What does Kaguora mean? Does it even have a meaning?
It means Kuaguka Chini Secondary School.
So you even help the name.
Just as the name means. Niliaguka Chini.
Kagwande,
yes.
like dropping down.
Yes.
What?
But you see, do not laugh at that school. It was a very good school. It was a Seventh-day Adventist school, by the way. And I was preaching there. Anyway, back to the story. So it was, I worked hard. I worked hard. But there is issues and puzzles of life for me that didn't really add up. And it made me disconnect at some point with me, with myself. Like, you're living life, but you look like you're a spectator in your own life.
You said you're a pastor. Go deeper.
Yeah, a spectator in this way. I told you, Carol, there is nothing as powerful as a human soul being seen, being heard, being understood.
Yeah.
If people cannot be met at that level, you do not connect with them. So you have to connect with people in their spirit, in where they are in terms of understanding, decision making. Do not point a finger just because you think you're doing better. So what happened is, because of many other puzzles of life, I didn't have a very good grounding in terms of my education. I will mention something, but we will go into details of it later on. My first career is actually a chakobana.
That's what I do. I was waiting for you to professional career.
Yes, I was burning charcoal from the time I was in class 6. I burned charcoal from class 6 to Form 2.
I didn't even know that. Eki guy, what don't I know about you?
So there are things that didn't
Class
were
6
not
is even
working.
how old?
I can't even tell. But what happened is that I was working hard, waking very early to do the preps and all that, but I managed to get a D plus. Surprisingly, I had worked on myself because I had suffered from self-esteem issues and all that. I had worked on myself to a level. By the time I was getting out of secondary school, I couldn't see a D plus as a failure for me. It was not. I've never used the word I failed. I failed according to who? Who set those standards?
The community and the society.
Exactly. And you see, this is my life. And because I am a lover of life and I live the best way I know how, I do not take it like that someone has to dictate how I live life.
You had a mentor, because that's deep.
Yeah, I think it's because of many puzzles that I've I've gone through myself. So I remember this Dikawadi secondary is based in Muranga County. So I was the first one to pick the results. I knew I had a D, so I was not going.
You already knew.
I knew.
You didn't go to be surprised.
I had checked through the phone.
And you went ahead to be the
Hey. So I remember meeting a certain teacher who I will not say what he was teaching, but he was my teacher. And sarcastically he said, Godfrey, umekujia mtihani, kwani unafikiria uko na nini? And I told him, sir, I know I have a D plus and I'm proud of myself.
Confidence na ulikomeka kwa mfuko.
Yeah. So I went home, I had a discussion with my mother and my father, and then I have big sisters and brothers. And you see, they didn't have a lot of trust in what I was saying. So for me, when I was getting out of Kagwadi, we had a meeting, or we met with some of my classmates who had passed, of course. So they were coming.
They were not Kagwaing there.
They were not depressing with me. So
let me laugh.
Yeah. So what happened is that I told them, by the time you do your degree, I'll be 1 year shy, or I will have caught up with you. Like, that is how much trust I had put in my life and in me.
And true to your words.
And true to my words, I was 1 year shy by the time they were graduating.
This is for the masters or the
The degree, the bachelor's.
and now you're doing it on streets.
Do I say?
Doctors in the house. Hell yeah.
You see, the puzzles of life dictate or ask you, because you're the driver of your life. And let me say what I mean by being the driver. I have been raised to be Christian and I believe in God. But by the mere knowledge of there is no other creature that holds what I have as a human being, that I can be able to make my own choices, that I can be able to plan, that I can be able to pray, that I can be able to seek God, that I can be able to connect with me and God, then it tells me that big percentage of what I do, I dictate.
Yeah.
Not God. He has already given me power to do it.
We know we have a tendency of saying, hey, hiyo ni shetani aliingilia.
Wachana na shetani. Kuna job yake hapa.
It's the devil, it's nothing.
Sasa. Shetani ana concentrate na wewe. Uko na nini? Nini ba?
No, kuna si minor sana.
Get busy. Do something with your life. Sasa mtu wa D minor anaulizwa na shetani nini? Shetani tunapatana wapi?
Kuna bigger things to go for.
Please, you should go to a process if there is anything like that. Una concentrate na watu wadogo kwa nini? Una kazi kubwa
Imekungoja.
For me, taking the bull by the horn, and this means your life, is important. So I never saw myself doing a master's or a PhD one day. I would be lying.
I remember you telling me, but I'm enrolling for it.
Yes.
Wow.
I just concentrate on the next step. And I will tell you why I concentrate on the next step. Wewe ulisema wewe sijui mamako na wewe na pesa
hivi.
Good.
We can when our names are mentioned.
Yes.
The money splashes aside.
Yes. Kanana, people think I am this person that sometimes I am not. They get the wrong picture. Mimi sijawahi weka pesa hapa. Nikasema ati nataka kufanya kitu fulani. There is no time money and idea came together.
That will remind me of the China thing.
Wachana hiyo story. Mimi na pesa,
I can attest to that
it's
one.
either an idea comes first or money comes first, not both. Hakuna zero. Hakuna. So I concentrate on the next staircase.
Yeah.
Because if with a depress I concentrated on doing doctorate one day.
Yeah.
Remember, my first profession is Chakobani.
For 6 years.
How do I expect to do it? Will I even believe in me? Practically speaking, it's not possible.
It's not. It makes sense.
So the puzzles of life, you need to deal with it piece by piece, brick by brick.
Yeah,
Do not try to wake up and fix the whole of your life. No. Just fix the crack on the wall.
Yeah.
Fix that. Hiyo inaigiza maji juu kuna nesa. Fix hiyo. Wachana na the whole building.
Usianze kupaint kuweka staircase.
Wacha. You will go now.
But you say that and it just dawned on me. We are very fast to figure. We want everything at once.
True.
We don't take that moment to say, by the way,
Please.
let me accord it to the puzzle.
Yeah.
This one is the first. Let me start with this.
Exactly.
Proceed to this.
True.
I can change and move this.
Yeah.
But no, let's work with these 3 first.
True. You see.
Yeah.
Just like a
A puzzle. Yeah.
Can you have 5 pieces at once that you want to fix them together?
No. You need to fix one so that you have a vision of
One,
what else can I
exactly.
fix.
The next step.
Yeah, the next step.
The next step.
Yeah.
So if we can concentrate on that, because when I woke up in the morning, I had the grace for today. I had the strength for today. I had the knowledge for today. I had the resources for today.
Yeah.
If I think about tomorrow, anxiety.
Oh yeah, by the way. Oh yes, that's true.
If I think about the next day, I am not able to focus. Procrastination, because I am afraid. I am afraid that I do not have what it takes for me to live tomorrow. But have I lived today?
To the fullest.
Have I lived today?
Yeah.
So it's brick by brick, a piece of the puzzle by a piece of the puzzle. Then we will get where we are going. So for me, puzzles of life is the next staircase. How am I going to navigate it? And there are very many puzzles to life. For me, like if I use myself as an example, there are financial puzzles, there are relationship puzzles, there are communication puzzles, there are spiritual puzzles, there are career puzzles, parenthood puzzle, being a partner. There are all other kind of puzzles. How the government sees me is not how my mom sees me. It's not how my partner will see me. So all those puzzles, I need to deal with them. But if I concentrate on what do I need to do today, then tomorrow we will take care of it.
It's true.
So here we will be breaking down piece by piece, brick by brick, and looking at aspects under which we either imprison ourselves, incapacitate ourselves, because what I get is that we want to fix our life, but we do not know how to start. I just want to change my life, but how?
The how is what is missing.
So people will come and give you a story. For example, for me, people come to the office, they tell me, Godfrey, I'm going through XYZ. And they will stare at you as if you have an answer.
Don't you have?
No.
Where are we going to get it from? As I said, quiet.
You are an expert of your life.
Oh, yeah.
I am not.
Hey, repeat that. I am a what?
You are the expert of your life. I am not. What do I mean? You know your life better than anyone. You know where your pain points are. You know where your challenges are. You know what keeps you awake at night. You know what makes you cry. You know what you should do and you're not doing. You know what you should, the next step that you should take, or at least you're thinking about it.
But you change it in your mind and you tell yourself, you change red flags into pink flags. You assume procrastinating as you.
Exactly.
I'm not good enough. This is not for me.
I'm not equipped enough. I do not want to think about
those jobs are for specific people. Those deals are for specific. Wanajuana.
True. If I'm get into a relationship with someone, I do not say, but I feel like I am not an equal partner. So I treat myself and I carry myself as a less partner than them. So for me, I tell people, you are the expert of your life. So hold my hand, take me where you want us to go. Show me where is your pain point, where is your challenge. Tell me, because you're wearing that shoe, where is it pinching most?
Because you know it.
Exactly.
It's only either you're ignoring, or you choose not to see it.
Exactly.
You've seen it, but you've ignored it 100%, or you're not speaking up. You've decided to cocoon yourself and assume it as a sort.
True. So I ask, what part of your life should you pay more attention in?
But just to take you back a bit, you mentioned a part where, let's allow the person who is passing to pass. There's a point where you mentioned that we need to take ownership. We need to take live a day into the fullest.
True.
Live the fullest of that,
Yeah.
to our fullest of that day.
True.
That's what you had
Yeah.
mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
But the other thing that keeps coming up whenever I say that is people ask or people say katambe leo kesho itajisort.
Yeah.
But they forget. You may say that, but I'm a bit worried because that means we katambe or let's spend everything we have today.
Yeah.
Tomorrow it will sort itself, because the moment we start figuring it out right now will now bring about the anxiety and all that.
Yeah.
Is that what you meant by that?
No, not at all. You see this puzzle?
Yeah.
It's just pieces. And one piece dictates the other one where it will fit.
Yeah.
If you get it wrong today,
Yeah.
and today being the foundation of the house,
Oh yeah.
and tomorrow being the building, where will the building be based? What will carry the building tomorrow?
Okay,
so today dictates how you live tomorrow. So if you make a stupid mistake today, then you are ruining tomorrow, because it will not have a space. It will not have a foundation, and a strong foundation that can carry it.
Yeah.
So I do not mean by any way that you should live recklessly. Live fully, but live consciously.
When you say live fully, what does that look like?
Live fully that you're enjoying the moment. That you're enjoying what you do.
Yeah.
Is it hard work? Are you enjoying it? Is it, driving? Are you enjoying it?
Is it marriage? Are you enjoying it?
Exactly.
Are you even enjoying yourself? Have you learned to enjoy who you are as a person?
True. Because you see, no one is living your life.
Yeah.
We are all living ours.
There's a way you say it, no, Mary. There's a way you say it, bring it out.
Yeah. What do I say?
In Kikuyu.
I can't remember, but it will come. It will come. So, you see, no one can live your life.
Yeah.
You have to live it yourself. So, if you have to live it yourself, are you okay you being a prisoner of you? Like, are you okay imprisoning yourself and making yourself small in such a way that you do not enjoy you? You do not enjoy your company. You do not enjoy your life. You do not enjoy anything that you do. So that tells me you are a prisoner of you, and you need to release you. You need to release you.
And you can be free but still be a prisoner.
Oh God, we have so many prisoners in this street.
What?
Yeah.
Might I be a prisoner of my own self and I don't know?
You see,
oh God.
The moment someone is in a suit, has a very good job, drives very good machine, and you ask them, what is your life about? Why are you sabotaging yourself, for example? And they tell you, I do not know. I'm not sure. What is that person telling you? I have imprisoned myself. So I am not saying you should live recklessly. I am saying that live consciously. And consciously means I know what feeds into my cup.
Okay, makes sense.
And I am watchful not to eat poison for dinner.
Hey, now unakudadi professor, pastor, reverend, you're coming deeper.
Yeah, I almost became a pastor. But I am watchful not to eat poison for dinner because I love me and I love my life.
Makes sense.
So these puzzles, we are looking at each part every day. How do you conduct yourself? There is a friend of mine called Tijo. He is a trainer. He says how you live your life, how you do anything in your life is how you do everything in your life. Wow. How you do
anything in your life is how you do everything in your life. Wow.
So if you are reckless in one aspect of your life, you are reckless in, holistically, 360 in your life, you're a reckless person.
Hey, you're even making me start evaluating. How is my life?
So, concluding this, I am saying this, that loving life, living fully, doesn't include being reckless. It includes you being conscious. And with conscious is my spirit right? Do I have guilt of what I am doing? Does my spirit, does my soul tell me that I am doing the right thing or the wrong thing?
You might have your soul telling you you're doing the. Hey, I've learned that through a puzzle of life. That your mind and your soul, you're so convicted that what you're doing and what you're saying is so right. Until someone else asks you and you evaluate yourself and they make you think and evaluate it and you're like, oops. Actually, it's not the right thing. There's a better way to go around it.
True.
So I think also as we think about doing it right by us, it's also good to ask ourselves and take a moment to pause and ask and evaluate. Is our right, what we assume is right, is it right? Can we even get a second opinion of, by the way, what do you think about life in my, this is my lens and my puzzle I have. What do you think about it? Because if you have mentors or people you work with, you'll be corrected fast and you don't have to mess up 10 years that they messed up. You can actually mess up 2 days what they messed up in 10 years and you work it faster as opposed to following the same footsteps. So I as you mentioned, I agree with you on that. But sometimes also our right is not right.
So sometimes we go wrong and because error is to human. It also there is a harsh reality of when you know that you're wrong. What do? Do you beat yourself or do you correct yourself and move? Because sometimes we beat ourselves hard, very hard. We judge ourselves very harshly. That if a friend was sitting next to you and hearing the conversation you're having with yourself, would say, oops, you are actually messing up. You're beating yourself too much. So, the puzzles of life dictates that we be cautious of our decisions, our actions, our thoughts, our meditation, and we harmonize it because that is how we get to a place where we are peaceful. Remember, when I was starting, I said, I am a peaceful soul. And that is working towards harmonizing your life. That each puzzle goes to where it's supposed to be. And though we do not control life, we can control ourselves.
Okay,
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
So that's what puzzle of life means to me.
Oh, that's deep.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll expound more on it. So, welcome to the Puzzle of Life team.
Yeah.
We are happy to engage more.
Yeah.
And for us to engage more, we request that you let us know what are those puzzles of life that you are experiencing or you've experienced and you're maybe going through right now that we can maybe help each other understand or unwrap or even what you've faced before. And maybe someone else would learn from your own puzzle of life. Because here at Puzzles of Life, the goal is that we learn from each other. Some we have done it wrongly, others we have done it the right way in our own perspective. But it's out of that we share and connect. And you say connecting. People need to connect, to be seen, and to be heard. Yes. So that's what we seek here at Puzzles of Life. And it has been a blast. It has been fun introducing Puzzles of Life to you. I'm excited. I can't wait to see how much impact we make through Puzzles of Life. For my end, I'm so happy. And I'll just say thank you for your time, Godfrey.
Thank you so much for doing this. And finally, this was a dream, now a reality.
We have started.
Let's do this.
Yay.
Let's do this.
So until next time for me, it's for us.
Mm-hmm.
Can I speak for us?
For us.
For us, it's a baba.